This is Messages from the Universe with Laurie Wondra of Your Life Core. Here, Laurie delivers information from the Mastery Realms related to astrology, planetary influences, energy surges, and generally how we are evolving. She connects with angels, guides, ascended masters, astro beings, and those that come forward with messages to help us on our journey. Welcome, everyone, to Messages from the Universe podcast.
Hello, I am Laurie Wondra, and thank you for listening. We are officially in the holiday season, but more importantly, we are moving into the season of winter. We have the winter solstice upon us in a few days, and with that, the days will then begin to start gaining light. I know it feels like we're in this cave-like energy. It gets dark really early in the day, and it's dark in the mornings when we wake up. But as we enter into the December time period, we can start to gain that light. So at this time of year, as we're in the middle of holiday season, it's also a reminder of the internal work that's going on. Now here in the Northern Hemisphere, as it gets colder or things appear to be dead on the external, covered with snow and ice or cold, trees have lost their leaves, there's a lot of activity going on beneath the surface. And that nature's reminder reminds us of all the activity that we have going on beneath and within us. Essentially, you are creating a new version of yourself, a new you, a me 2.0, 3.0, 12.0. You get to choose. And throughout your lifetime, you have continued to progress and create new versions of yourself. Some take a little bit longer than others. Some are larger changes than others. Some are recognized by others first, or some aren't recognized by others, but you acknowledge them. You have and will live lifetimes within this lifetime. You may find yourself looking at areas of your life or pieces of your past and feel that that was a lifetime ago. You may have had times where you felt you've gone backwards and you've become frustrated, or you feel stuck, or if you feel you are not going fast enough, you want to just move. That feeling of where you are is a new version. As humans, we believe we are constantly progressing upward, forward, or going faster. We measure success by the up and usually not by any of the downs. Yet we don't understand that it is in those down times, or those times that we maybe do feel stuck or frustrated, that is when we are motivated to move or to make changes, or we recognize we don't like where we are. That is why most are at a point of creating a new version of self. The universe is ready for you to see this new version of yourself. It's been urging you and pushing you and giving you clues this entire year. 2024 is an 8-year, the infinity year, the thing that we are looking at that tells us whether we are in alignment and whether we feel abundant, or where we feel that we're out of alignment and maybe not feeling our best. Now the universe is giving us an opportunity to correct that, to create a new version of ourselves, a new version of how we live, a new version as we step into 2025, which happens to be a 9-year. And the number 9 is meaning of endings, but more importantly, it's ending stuff that we no longer need so that the new pieces can begin. Some of you have been doing this work, and so 2025 is actually a beginning year for you. You're done with the ending. You're done with finishing. You're done with declaring no more. You just remember, however you are leaving 2024 and however you are entering into 2025, you are exactly where you need to be. You are where the universe needs you to be. Why might you think you should be anywhere but where you are? So why might you be feeling stuck, frustrated? Or maybe some of you are feeling stressed or unhappy. Maybe you're trying to control something that simply is not controllable. And that creates the stress, the doubt, or the frustration. We're trying to have it be something that it's not meant to be, or it never will be. Often the frustration or sadness is the mourning of that dream that we held so close to our hearts, the dream that we've been working on for lifetimes or years, or maybe only just weeks or months. But the realization that that dream isn't going to happen. So what might be the new dream? Where might be the universe be pushing you? What might your new dream be? Do you find yourself re-wishing for the same dream again and again and again, and it just doesn't seem to ever solidify? Perhaps that's not the aligned dream. Perhaps that's not your dream, but a dream that you inherited from some time. What if you were to pause in all the pushing that you might be doing, pushing for a certain sort of outcome, to more of an energy that's allowing and following, seeing where the universe is leading? That might create different results. And as I'm speaking and channeling this, I feel myself wondering where they have me going with this conversation, this podcast today. Where are we going? Where is the push coming from? Or what is the push pushing us to? This is the gateway. When we feel confused, swirly, unsure, perhaps feeling stuck, gateways aren't always clear, but they do have us feeling something. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Where am I supposed to be? Or the feeling like I missed an opportunity or I messed up. In an unknown gateway, I suggest you simply say yes. You say yes to the experiences that the universe is giving to you. Need a nap? Say yes. Have lunch with a friend? Say yes. Take the dog for a longer walk? Say yes. Dance in the kitchen? Say yes. Have the urge to begin looking for a new job? Say yes. Now, here are some thoughts for you to say yes to that might help you recognize that you are going through gateways. Gateways of the season, here now in December. We began with the gateway on 12/12, and then again on 12/21 for the solstice, and again 12/31 for the end of the year. A gateway within a gateway within a gateway. What that means is think of that first doorway on 12/12 as being a little gateway or a little doorway that kind of tempted you to step over the threshold and step out into the universe. And if you did that, then the next gateway opens up into a larger space or a larger opportunity or something different on 12/21. And beyond that, well, 12/31 opens up to even more. The solstice begins the rise and the expansion of light. In the northern hemisphere, we begin to gain more light each day, and this is also a time to remember the light that burns brightly within us. Old customs would include families creating huge piles of rubbish that they would burn. They'd clear out their homes, and anything that they didn't need, they would haul out to the back and create a burn pile. And that symbolizes getting rid of the old and creating space for new. The elders would tend to the fire at night and make sure all items would be destroyed or burned, and that the fire would not go out, that it would still be burning in the morning, just in case somebody had something additional they needed to clear out. This is similar to how we tend to our internal light to ensure it remains vibrant, remaining vigilant, aware, watching it. With the burning and the celebrations of destroying the old, it was a celebration of hope. It was a ending point and a beginning point of the future, while bringing closure to the past and releasing those things that we don't need. It also recognized now we have space to create something new. And recognizing the past is not bad. It's our history and how we got from there to here. But more importantly, it is to take this new foundation and create what is best for you now. What makes sense for you now. You have space. You're creating a new version of you. And with each portal, the universe provides an opening. Some smaller, some larger, some connected by steps to each other, some standing solo on their own. All are up to you in saying yes to walking into the gateways, to moving forward, to leaving behind what doesn't need to be brought forward. And as we continue to remember our ancestral wounds, our lifetimes of contracts and agreements, it raises fears, and sometimes we have to push ourselves to say yes. But it's also a very magical time through these gateways that we are remembering our ancestral gifts. It doesn't always have to be all about wounds and pain and struggle. I've been encouraged at points in my life to just say yes, to leave things behind, and to say yes to step into things. One of the times I said yes, it put me in the middle of the desert with only some water and a sleeping bag. But it was life-changing for me. Was I afraid? Yes, of course. But I was also committed to what the experience might be. Where is the universe pushing you to say yes? Trust. Where is the universe pushing you to be somewhere new? Try something new. Be someone new. Where do you need to say yes? Where have you been saying no that the universe keeps pushing? And rather than being fearful and looking for where you have to create boundaries by saying no, where might you be able to relax, enjoy, learn, explore, and lean into saying yes? I've created a list of things that you can sit back and just ponder these. And I start by always saying, say yes to love, say yes to happiness, and yes to abundance. Say yes to laughter. Say yes to learning, to joy, to adventure, to letting go. Say yes to allowing. Say yes to naps, resting and curling up with a good book. Say yes to eating that extra cookie. Say yes to sitting by the fire and just watching the flames. Say yes to spending more cuddle time with your fur babies or your loved ones. Say yes to turning off social media, the news, or drama or trauma-ridden viewing. Say yes to laughing with life and seeing the humor in your experiences. Say yes to a day of nothing. Say yes to organization and organizing. Say yes to me, yourself, and the discovery of your own depth. Say yes to the volume of love that you have for yourself and for others. Say yes to growth opportunities that align you with your missions on earth. Say yes to your soul groups, your teams, your guides that are here to help. Say yes to exploration of what you don't need to understand. Say yes to curiosity of navigating all this change. Say yes to saying hello to those that you pass on the street. Say yes to being here now, today, this second, this moment. The universe is showing you the path, the direction that it wants you to act upon. Where are your fears or old beliefs restraining you? Say yes to freedom and the ability to see what is best for you and to act without fear, without hesitation, but with curiosity and excitement. Say yes to knowing that you are on your best path. Say yes to trusting the universe, whether that's God or Buddha, the angels, your ancestors, the stars. Know that you are protected, guided, and certainly loved. Say yes to the best for you. Say yes to honoring your past, yet not allowing it to hold you to a place or a time that you are not complete with. Say yes to joy, to peace, to happiness, to fulfillment, to excitement and passion, to a vibration that carries you on its tones for harmony and alignment. Say yes to dancing with the heavens, the energies that support you, the whispers that you hear that bring you knowledge, wisdom, insight, peace, and joy. Say yes to trusting yourself, that when you listen to your inner voice, you have a deep knowing that no one else knows. Say yes to this version of you. the expansion of what is yet to be, the journey between here and there. Say yes to evolution, to advancement, to discovery. Say yes to the challenges, knowing they will not stop you, but will help you grow stronger and more sure of your being. Say yes to the healthy vibrations of others that you meet along your path. Know that you do not walk alone and that the universe will provide for you all that you need. Say yes to recognizing the gifts of the universe, the gifts of this lifetime, and the gifts of this version of you. Say yes to heartfelt love and guidance and receiving its vibration. Say yes to where you have been, where you are now, and where you have yet to travel. Say yes to the light of your light, its vibrancy, that at this moment you can feel its pulsing in your chest as it connects with the light of the universe. Say yes to trusting this light, your light, knowing it can never be extinguished or hidden. It is only when you choose to reduce its brightness, but no one else will ever have the power to do that to you. Say yes to your brilliance, your glow, your knowing, your connections, your peace that you carry within you. Say yes to your gifts, your wisdom, your ability to heal, to speak, to think, to feel. Say yes to confidence in where you are, who you are, where you've been, and where you are going, even if you are not sure where that might be. Say yes to it all. Say yes to all that is good, all that is for your highest divine being. Say yes to the divine helpers that surround you, that help, that guide, that assist, and that sometimes will point you away from something that is not right for you. Say yes to trusting, though sometimes not fully understanding. Say yes to opening your heart, to shifting your beliefs and anchoring in to your divine spiritual being. Say yes to what is and what is to be. Now, I could continue, but I invite you to create your own list of continued saying yes. What will you be saying yes to as you leave 2024 and enter into 2025? Say yes. Say yes to it all. Say yes to you, your light, your love, the opportunities that Spirit and the universe brings to you. Say yes. I'm Laurie Wondra of Your Life Core, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Messages from the Universe podcast with Laurie Wondra of Your Life Core. For current events or to schedule a private session with Laurie, please visit yourlifecore.com.